Hi everyone, welcome to Miss Adams Predicts Macbeth. This video is going to focus on the Edexcel iGCSE, so the International GCSE exam series. We're going to have a little look at the last 7 years worth of questions, which is actually 14 questions plus specimens. So there's a lot to look through to see if we can spot any trends or patterns. As always, my little caveat, exam boards have a duty to be unpredictable, so please make sure you're revising broadly and widely to cover all bases. But for now, let's get predicting.
Okay, so let's have a little look at what's come up. So the November paper was amazing. Good versus evil, or Macbeth. I mean, that was just gorgeous. The series before, June, was perhaps slightly trickier. It was to what extent does Macbeth bring about Macbeth's downfall? That's quite nice, actually, because you can look at other influences. But symbols, yeesh, that wouldn't have been a fun one. Year before, courage, Lady Macbeth's conscience, so that's nice. We've had the witches, big theme of ambition, big theme of violence. That actually just came up on the home board exam. One admirable character, it's nice. Masculinity, characters who influence, and then the list goes on with the less recent ones. But again, you can see Macbeth's relationship with the witches has come up. So we've had witches. We've had powerful men, appearance and reality, big theme. We've had Lady Macbeth as an individual. So what hasn't come up? We've not had a question on anything sort of like Duncan related. So, you know, the kinds of things that you might get. So you could get the big question on kingship that everyone's sort of been waiting for, but it just keeps not appearing. Or it might be something like, how are Duncan and Macbeth different kings? That would be quite cool. And you sort of Duncan and Malcolm as the sort of righteous kings. Or legitimate kings versus Macbeth's illegitimacy. That's quite tricky, but totally doable. One thing that I have noticed has not appeared is a question that is about Macbeth and Lady Macbeth together, with the exception, obviously, I do know that it was in the specimen, but in all of these that we've had since, it's not reoccurred. And it might be that they do something like how their relationship changes. So that might be an interesting one. Other big themes, power, influence, manipulation. So it sort of popped up, like 2019 we had powerful men, and we've had characters who influence Macbeth, but just as a sort of standalone theme. The only other character that I think could appear is Banquo. And you might be thinking to yourself, ooh, is there enough? But there is enough just to answer on Banquo specifically, because you've got him at the beginning, you've got the ties to King James, you've got the difference between him and Macbeth, you then have his suspicions, and of course you could also do Banquo's ghost, you could do Macbeth's fear in Banquo, like it's doable. Again, you could get something like, how are Banquo and Macbeth different? Possible. We've had the witches twice, so I've put the supernatural up as a kind of broader question. Not sure. As you can see, the exam board will happily repeat ideas, you know, so that there will be this sort of the same theme or the same kind of character questions coming up, but with just like little tweaks. So if you've seen any of my other videos, you know what I'm about to say. The best thing you can do is revise broadly and widely to make sure that you're ready for any situation. Hopefully it was helpful just to see certainly what has come up most recently. I hope the revision is going well, and massive good luck for that exam on Monday morning. Thanks for watching. Happy revising.